gosh, I love this lighting. You can actually see me. If you're wondering why you can see me a lot better than most of my videos, it is because for Christmas I got a ring light and I'm so happy. I was so excited about that gift. Hello, welcome to 2022. I hope it's been treating you well so far. It is, as I'm filming this, January 17th. So we're a good halfway into January, and I have not filmed a video since like December 10th, like before the holidays, and a lot of that was unintentional. I was going to film a little bit more of our holidays and all the festivities and family time and some things that we were up to. And then I had some videos planned for the new year too. And between the holiday craziness and not really wanting to be distracted and film, and then I was sick like during New Year's, so New Year's was not fun this year. It was our first married New Year's. Every holiday this year is our first married, but yeah, we were gonna like have a fun game night with Levi's family, like, you know, kiss at midnight, watch the ball drop, all that. And instead, I laid in bed, probably with Omicron, and I passed out before midnight. So that's how I rang in the new year. It was pretty fun. So it's been a while, but I really miss making videos, and I thought it's a great time to get back into it. It's so cold, so snowy. Hate Ohio. Today, like I said, it is terrible outside. I woke up to, you know, a foot of snow on the ground. It's kind of the first big snowfall of the year, which is kind of late for Ohio to have a decent snowfall, which probably means this is gonna go into April. And it's just in time for this video. How to beat the winter blues. I am not a winter person. I like big sweaters and I like being cozy, and I've lived in Ohio my whole life, so it's not like I'm not used to driving in the snow or being in the snow, but I don't like it. I was born here against my will, and now I have to suffer every November to April and just be cold. And I'm not built for that. Like, I am a sun person. You know, I don't know if I've mentioned this in videos yet, but Levi and I have the plan, or loose plan, to move to Florida someday, very soon, when he gets out of the National Guard. We, which is only 10 months away, we want to move to Florida. Stay tuned for that. In about a year or so, we'll be, oh my gosh, a year. I definitely get the winter blues. I just get like, you know, it's natural because, I mean, I'll show you the sky in a little bit. It is just gray. Where's the vitamin D? It's cold, so you don't want to go outside. It's just like your energy kind of deflates in the winter, and there's less to do. There's like, for me, a lot more just like watching TV and like being inside, and it's just like boring. Like, it's so boring. I'm frustrated. I do not like the snow. I do not like wiping off my car. But yeah, so that's what this video is gonna be about. I'm just gonna sit here and share some of my tips for beating the winter blues. How do you pick yourself up? How do you get yourself more energized and happy and like, you know, like in the summer, it's so easy to wake up and be like, happy. I don't know, like, am I alone in this? Like, is everyone this miserable in the winter? Because, like, I just, who likes the cold? Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna share some tips. My first tip has to do with, like I said, there is not a lot of sun or natural light going on in the winter. It's mostly gray and depressing. So the first thing I do when I wake up and I get up out of bed is unless Levi's still sleeping, which is normally the case, I open up the blinds and the curtains in my room, let that light flooding and kind of wake me up, even if it's like gray outside or snowy or rainy, whatever. It just lets some natural light in. There's some light coming from the sky. It's not like pitch black. And I come out in the living room and I open up the curtains. And that is just a really nice way to like wake myself up. I don't know why that like makes such a difference to my mood, but getting to let some light in, that's my first very basic tip. And along with that, if you have like a little spot by a window where you can, you know, just sit, like I like to sit in this chair in the morning and have a little quiet time, journal a little bit, do my devos, read a little bit. That's like one of my favorite things to do. I just get a nice warm blanket, I have my coffee, I have my book or whatever, journal, and I like to sit by the window, even if it's ugly out like it is right now. I mean, this morning it was like kind of nice. Like I had to take a second and be like, okay, as much as I hate the cold, like the snow is pretty. I think that's a popular opinion. A lot of people are like, I don't like being out in the snow, but I like watching it like from a window, safely inside in the warmth. And I was like, this is kind of nice. So it just like boosts my mood to not like be sitting like on the couch or like at the kitchen table with all the artificial light. Hello, kitty. Number 2, workout. This is one that I'm very bad at, and I'm not gonna pretend that I work out every day or even every week, especially in the winter for some reason. A lot of this is gonna be about how in the winter I suck. My habits just, I do not work out that much, but when I do, serotonin, instant endorphins, just a little workout, like in your apartment, your home, get a yoga mat, do some yoga. We have a bunch of dumbbells, mostly because of Levi. Mine are the little 8-pound ones. I like my 8-pounders. I can't do anything more. I can't, even 10 pounds, 2 pounds more, I'm like, I'm done. So yeah, I use the weights, do a little weight workout, do some core, just like literally a 10-minute, a 5-minute workout or stretching. Sometimes I like to just be in a big sweatshirt or, you know, the t-shirt that I slept in. Instant endorphins. It'll be worth it. Also, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to find this to like film it, but if not, I'll just tell you about it. I don't know the actual name of it, but I call it my happy light because it kind of mimics sunlight. It's a lot like the light of the ring light, actually. It's like good, kind of warm, like you can turn it up or down, you can change the settings on it, and it's a really good little light, and I think it's supposed to like give you vitamin D or like mimic vitamin D sunlight. Get a happy light. It is, you know, I don't even know how to like advertise it because I don't know what it's called, but it really helped me last year. It was nice to just turn it on, and it made my bedroom a lot brighter, and it mimics the sun, so it makes you happy. Like I don't really know how to like promote this, but it made me happy, so try it. I'm a very traditions kind of person, not traditional, just I like to have traditions. So having little traditions that you only do in the winter or like in January and in February, that is a really fun thing to do, and it kind of makes you look forward to that time of year because you're like, oh, that's the time that I drink hot cocoa. Or for me, I really like to read in the morning. Like I said, I like to just take some time, maybe wake up a little bit earlier to get like 30 minutes of reading by the window in, and that makes me really happy. Having little traditions that you only do in the winter or in January, that's a fun way to kind of make the most of the year, really milk it for all it's worth. I don't like that phrase. Like, oh, a good one for me has to do with food. Like the foods that I eat in the winter, like number 1 is chili. I love chili. I am a true Ohioan. I love chili. I love my mom's recipe, and Levi got it from my mom, and we eat it once a week in the winter. I love chili. It is great, and it's not something you eat in the summer. Like, maybe some people do, but I reserve it for the winter so that I can look forward to it, and then it's like, oh, it's chili season. It's chili time. It's chili time. I'm just getting really excited about chili right now. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I love chili, like I mentioned. I like to reserve certain foods to only eat in the winter, like chili. That's what I'm trying to say. In maybe like November, definitely December, that's when the chili starts simmering. I love chili. Eat chili. Reserve certain things to only do in the winter. That's my advice. Having little traditions to look forward to it kind of gives you a boost. It gives you a boost in a time when is unboostable. In a time when you just want to like curl up and hibernate all winter long and wait until it's time to go out and be in the sun again. At least you have chili to look forward to. Tradition! Number two, oh my god. Embrace hygge. I love saying that word because I always feel like I'm saying it wrong, but if you say it confidently, it's like, I know what I'm doing. Embrace hygge. Hygge is the Danish practice and lifestyle of coziness, basically. I get out all the blankets. Every throw blanket in my home is on the couch. I always have a candle within arm's reach. I do right now. Like if you don't know what it is, you probably do. It's spelled like this. I'll spell it. You've probably seen the word before. It's a big thing like on social media and like Pinterest, you know. It's literally just all about being cozy. And in Denmark, is that what Danish people are? Is it Denmark? Why are they called Danish? Are they called Danish or am I thinking of a cheese Danish? In Denmark, it is like this year-round, basically. And they have had to find ways to not want to kill themselves all the time. Think, you know, cozy blankets, sweaters, candles, comfort food, like chili, a warm cup of coffee or hot cocoa or tea, like fireplace, like cozy. Just all the cozy, nice things that we all pin on Pinterest. Buy yourself a new fuzzy blanket every year, and then when you're 70, you will have like 50 fuzzy blankets. That is gonna be awesome because I'm gonna do that. Make this the time of year that you really like dive into hygge. There are books about it. I want to read a book about it. Just embrace it. Maybe I'll make a video about hygge. Maybe I'll read that book and become the hygge expert and then just like show you how to be a hygge pro. Tip number 6. Get outside. I know this whole video I've been talking about how I hate the cold and how I prefer to just stay inside and look at it. With all my might, I'm gonna try to say this without sounding sarcastic. It can be nice to, I'm not being very convincing, it can be nice to go on a little winter walk. Go, you know, in the snow, feel the snow crunch beneath your feet, feel that cold, fresh air on your face. Just embrace the frigid deliciousness. I am really trying not to be sarcastic. It genuinely, like, even going out to take out my trash in the winter, sometimes I'll have a day where I'm just inside all day. I'm doing things from home, I'm cleaning, I don't leave the apartment, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta go take out the trash. And fresh air, believe it or not, is something that you need as a human. So getting outside, enjoying that fresh air, albeit cold, it is very good for you, and you should try it. You should try to just go out there and see what it's like out in the snowy, wintry wonderland out there. And playing in the snow. Going skiing, going tubing, going ice skating, just sledding and rolling around in the snow is a lot of fun. So it's a good way to embrace the time of year, and it's another one of those traditions that you can have that you can look forward to. The biggest pick-me-up now that I'm with Levi is skiing. His family loves skiing just in Ohio. We don't go anywhere like Colorado or anything crazy. But last year we were dating and we all went skiing and it was so fun. I didn't fall down once. I went very slow, but I was actually pretty good at it. So I am really looking forward to this year, maybe in like February, we're all gonna go skiing again. And it's like the big thing that everyone in the family, though we all hate winter, we all look forward to it. So that is another tradition that you can have besides chili. Do chili too, though. Number 7, take vitamins. Specifically, vitamin D. Vitamin D sounds dirty, but it's actually the vitamin that you get from the sun. It's the vitamin that makes you happy. I'm not a scientist. I don't know what it does. I just know that in the winter you don't get a lot of it. And I know that people who live in Seattle take it every day year-round because it's rainy. I take a multivitamin every day, or I try to. I forget a lot, but I try to take a multivitamin every day, and it has 200% of your daily value for vitamin D in it. And that was a big reason why I was like, oh, I need to take this every day. In the winter, not only does it have a slew of other things that are good for me. And that's why I recommend a multivitamin, because they have just like vitamin D pills that are really effective, but you can get a multivitamin that has like all the vitamin D you need, but then also all the other things. And yeah, that's something that I recommend. I do find that it definitely affects my mood when I start to take vitamin D or other vitamins in the winter. There's a difference. It's there. So yeah, take your vitamins, kids. And tip number 8, just to put a little bow on it, because I didn't want take your vitamins to be the last tip. Tip number 8 is to just embrace it. And again, I'm gonna try not to sound sarcastic, but just, make the most of wherever you live, wherever you're at, whatever the temperature is or the weather. Just embrace it. Find little things to love about it. This should mean more coming from someone who loathes the winter. I can find things I love about it. Embracing hygge, making my apartment all cozy, drinking hot cocoa, going skiing, enjoying the prettiness on all the trees. Say it with me. Chili. Yes, I am in the unique position, I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I am someone who, Lord willingly, my time in this climate has an expiration date. Maybe you're not like that. Maybe you have like a job that's gonna keep you in a cold place for the rest of your life. Just learn how to embrace it. Learn how to love the snow. So that's my final 8th tip, is to embrace it. Embrace the winter. Wear big cozy sweaters, eat chili, and just be thankful that you're alive. That was a little grim. So I hope you enjoyed this video, the first video back in 2022. Happy New Year. Stay tuned, because I am going to try my best to keep up with my uploading schedule. We're back, baby. And good luck with those winter blues. I hope you learn how to beat them, just figure it out, and that's the summary of this video. How to beat the winter blues. Let me know when you figure it out, because I haven't yet. So without further ado, I will end this video. Thank you again. go get comfy and eat some chili somewhere. Bye.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky.